everyone, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own little Christmas ornament, and I'm going to show you how to make a little Christmas snowman because I thought that'd be really cute for you guys to do and something fun and for you to make for yourself or somebody else, and they can just hang out on their Christmas tree this year. So this video was requested by a girl named Maddie, and I can't remember her whole username, but I'm going to put her link down below so you guys can go check her out. And I guess she likes sewing videos, so I figured I would do this because I really like sewing. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a little frosty snowman. So before I get started, I just want to show you guys the items that you are going to need if you are interested in making this project. First of all, I have 4 circles here. 2 are smaller and then 2 are bigger ones. The reason for that is because we're just going to make a snowman with a head and then a little body. We're not going to make like the 3-sized one. I thought it'd be cute, which is the 2. And it's like less complicated and it's a lot more simple for you to make. So in order to get your shapes or whatever, just take some craft felt, and you can get that in basically any craft store, and then just trace around any kind of size of circles you want. To achieve these smaller circles, all I did was take this thread spool, and then I just used my scissors and cut around to the exact circle shape I wanted. And then for these circles, all I did was take the bottom of like a lotion bottle and just cut around to make the circles. And these circles do not have to be like perfectly circly or whatever, because you're going to be sewing these together, so it really doesn't matter. The next thing you're going to need is just a nice pair of scissors, and these are my sewing scissors. You're going to need some random cloth, and you can get random cloth about any place. You know, you could cut up like an old t-shirt or something. Needles, some Elmer's glue, some brown beads, and they're right there. 1 piece of ribbon, and it can be any color you want. 1 orange bead, and it's just right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's really small. A hot glue gun, and some fiber fill stuffing. 1 small little ribbon already pre-tied. The thing is, you're going to want to take your white string and then just put the ends together. What I like to do is just like the end of the string so it stays together, and then you're going to thread this through your needle. So, oh, there we go. It just went like right perfectly through. So the end of the needle, we're just going to make like I'm just going to make a tiny little knot at the end of my string. The thing I'm going to do is just sew the edge of my circles together. The way I'm going to sew it is just come out like this. And then we're going to go through like this, and then come out like this. It's really simple. And I like my thread to be kind of long because I'm just kind of like that person who likes to have my thread really long, so I have a lot to work with, so I don't have to rethread it like a billion times. So we're just going to sew it. And I don't know if you guys can see how it's kind of like getting tight on the edges. So we're going to sew it so it's all covered in there. Just going to sew it like this. And I keep sewing it like this. And then I'm going to cut off the string. So just like this or whatever. Go like that a couple of times. Does not have to be perfect. Go like this. And then I'm going to cut it off. So now my circle is all sewed up. And then I'm just going to take some stuffing and stuff it inside the head of the snowman. And shove some into the head. What I like to take some, and this is what I like to do so I can get it to perfectly go inside what I need the project for. Open up the inside a little bit and just take some stuffing This is kind of difficult, so you want to be kind of careful. And then just shove some in there, like this. I'll probably need just a little bit. Take the stuffing and rub it between your hands, and then just put it inside your project. So I'm just going to put it inside there like that. And just kind of shove down a little bit. So now it is stuffed, and I'm going to sew up the head. You want to take your needle and thread and just make a hole in it again. So, take your needle and thread and just make a little knot in the bottom of it. And then I will sew up the head of the snowman. So I'm just going to look at this. And then I'm going to go like that. And it does not have to be perfect because you're sewing it together, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And if you want to, you can push the stuffing down so it stays like a little bit better there and stuff. I'm just going to go like this. And keep sewing until the head is completely sewn up. Sewing so the head completely stays. Now the head is all completely sewn up, and I'm just going to fix the edges in the back and cut my string off. Now I'm going to take my needle and cut the string off like this. Now the head is completely sewn up, and I'm just going to sew the body, and then we're going to move on to the next step. I'm going to take a little bit more stuffing and put it inside my snowman's body. So just go like this. And I did sew a really small hole, so it's kind of hard to stick in there. But if you have that problem, just use your scissors like I am. Now that the snowman's body is completely stuffed, I'm just going to sew it up like I did with the other ones. I'm just going to sew it up and secure it tightly. So you're going to take your thread and your needle one more time, and then you're going to sew in and out, just like I was showing you guys before. It's like this. And like I said, it's not have to be perfect. It's just, you know, whatever you think. You can be the judge of it because it's your craft. So just like this. Continually sewing. I'm gonna end it off on the back. Oops, and there we go. I'm going to take it like this. Cut off any frayed edges of. Next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to take your glue gun and just sew the head and the body together. So I'm going to sew the head and the body together, and then I'll come right back. So I'm going to take my snowman body, and then I'm just going to put glue on the edge and then glue the head to the body. So I'm just going to glue on the, put some glue, hot glue right onto the body. Now that I have the hot glue, I'm going to secure my head onto my snowman. Just like this. And then kind of squeeze the two together so they stay on nicely. And then, oops, and be careful, it will be hot. If I have any glue showing right here, that's okay because we're going to cover up that later with a scarf. Turn your snowman over like this on the back, and you're going to want to lay out your scarf to where you want it. And then we're going to put the hot glue right there. So we're just going to put some hot glue right on the edge there. And they're going to take our scarf and put it on the edge where we just put the glue. And then you're going to want to pat that down with your fingers so it stays nice. Before we glue the rest of the scarf, we're going to take the edges like this and just kind of fray them with your scissors. So just like that, just a couple of frays. And then we're going to fray it a little bit more. There we go. Just frayed the edges and it kind of looks like that. I think it's really cute and it gives a nice touch. We're going to apply the glue right around the edges. So we're going to take the one scarf. We're going to take the longer part of the scarf first and then glue it like this, and then the shorter one and just glue it like that, and it'll look something like that, and it's going to be adorable. So I'm just going to glue that for you guys real quick. So I'm going to be taking the glue and just putting it on the edge right there. Taking the longer piece first, we're going to come around like this, and I'm going to put some glue right there. So we're just going to apply some glue right there and put the shorter edge on there. So now your snowman should look something like this, and it's halfway complete, and we have the cute little scarf that gives such an adorable touch. What you're going to want to do is take the ribbon, and I just chose like a blue color, and then we're going to cut it in maybe about, I don't know, like that much. I think that's good. Put some glue on the back here and here so we can attach our ribbon so that you can hang up your snowman. So we're going to be putting some glue just on the back like this. There we go. So we're going to attach the ribbon like this, and then the other part of the ribbon is going to go right there, just like that. So your snowman should look like this, complete with his little ribbon and his adorable little scarf. Now it's time to give your snowman a little snowman a face, so I'm just going to take my Elmer's glue, and then I'm going to put some glue here and here for my eyes. So you're going to be wanting to take I'm going to take my brown beads and place them on the glue dots. Placed my beads on my snowman for the eyes, and then I'm going to take about 5 little brown beads and make the tiny little mouth. So I'm going to be making some more glue dots. I'm just going to take the brown beads and place them on the glue. Just putting some buttons on my snowman, and I forgot to mention, if you wanted to, you could also place some little brown beads at the bottom, but I decided that I would just take some random blue beads that I have, and these are just like buttons, and then I'm going to place about 2 onto my snowman's body. So again, and then you're going to place a circle dot here and a circle dot here with the glue. So I'm going to place one right there, and I want one right here. So just there. So I'm going to put one there, and then I'm going to put one right there. So now my snowman has little buttons on it, and I think that's just a really, really cute touch. What you want to do is place your snowman's nose. So you're going to want to take that tiny little orange bead that you have and just place it in the middle for the snowman nose. So you're going to take your Elmer's glue again, and then put a little on top in the middle wherever you want it for your nose. And you're going to want to place on your nose. It's an adorable little orange nose, so I think that is so cute. For the finishing touch, we're going to take our red bow that I told you guys you would need and just be placing it in the corner with some hot glue. So I'm going to be putting some hot glue right there. And then I'm going to place my red bow onto my snowman. And I'm going to place a little here so it stays in place. So now your snowman is complete, or should I say snowwoman, because I added a bow because I love bows, so I have to just put a bow on pretty much everything. It's kind of my signature. And I think it is so, so adorable. The ribbon to hold it so you can use it as the hanger for the ornament. And then it's got this cute little bow. Like I said, I love bows. And then the little plaid scarf has red, navy, and blue in it, so I think that's adorable. And then the buttons match so cutely, and here's his little nose and his little face and stuff. I hope you guys like this snowman craft tutorial, and thanks so much for watching. Bye!
I said she's my belladonna, lily bloom next to me. Extend your petals to create your wings, but when you fly away, it's safe to follow, cause you pollinate the way that leads me home.